One child is still getting ready for bed, so I cannot promise there will be 0 interruptions. We shall do our best.
I was trying to do some work on tools, and then friends started asking me about Digimon, so I got distracted in the middle of a EX Plus rank thing, and I ran out of time on it. So if you want to know how to distract me, ask me questions about Digimon.
Duly noted. I feel like I knew that already. But I don't actually have a lot of Digimon questions, so you're safe on that for me.
Do they always have a new roster like Pokemon?
They keep like the same one, but they change forms a bazillion times, don't they?
Like, they have new main monsters pretty much every time they do a season, but also it's like they have it more like consistent running something. It's great. Oh no, it started out great. Oh no.
Sometimes they're just out of new stories. Okay, I watched the video again. The problem, of course, continues to be that we need to understand what's going on fast enough to do it fast enough to not die. So that's just what we're continuing to practice. One lick at a time.
No, we're on meteors.
To be fair, sometimes it is actually multiple mechanics happening at the same time. But yes. Stances, please. Stances, appropriate number of pets. If you hit the ready check, it means that you have eaten food. This guy has apparently not eaten food. It says no, he's eaten food. Is your microphone actually like working?
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, that's why I specifically said what this ready check was for, so that maybe... Also, I noticed that Groth is tall again.
Magical
Get
world.
rid of being short? Or was just the tall cars too pretty?
I want to experiment with this color scheme.
It's a good color
I
scheme.
know pretty well. Cute color theory.
Let's get meteored.
I'll do that.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion!
Someone's already on
Will the
that.
challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne? First, I shall take your measure.
Party stat.
Show me your footwork.
Light parties first at Alpha.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched! Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come. challengers holding their own. It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this? Time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat. No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior. I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons? Ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed! My reign is absolute! I will not lose!
I saw you come my way and I was like, I know.
See, but I'd made it all the way to the other side by the time it went off, so it was just weird that it snapshotted while I was still over by you. You know that I need to sprint, but also the times that I need to sprint are too close together.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne? First, I shall take your measure.
Red.
Show me your footwork. Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched! Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
And I had Axe come up and tell me it was going to be Protean at the end, and then I was like, doing the spread, alright, end of the day.
Yeah. Sorry, I was not looking at all.
I mean, clearly none of us were, so.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne? First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
The other problem is it does have to give you speed.
Absolute brutality!
This is
The
slower than
champion's
this.
power is unmatched! Behold, the essence of martial must. There is much more to
Like parties ignoring birds.
Are they down? Can they recover from them?
Hey,
Huh, they're up! What fighting spirit! Oh, the challenger's
Sorry,
holding
that was
their
right.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Again. Yeah, we're just having a struggle with like we're a little scattered when the AoE starts, and then it's a struggle to coalesce after that. And we're trying to circle the boss, but then as soon as things are starting to spread weird, then it's really hard to do that. And
I
it's really place.
really don't think we have time to collapse this thing.
But then we gotta rush in for the step. Yeah, we've done it fine occasionally. It kind of depends on where the boss ends up, to be honest. But when the boss is like stuck in a corner, then it's really hard for everyone to.
Look, we have never collapsed in. It's always worked with the range going out. Range 2, 3 melee in.
Well, then everyone's gotta save their strength to save the healer.
why not healers adjust?
Before you can adjust it.
What spread?
Okay.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne? First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork. Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched! Behold, the essence of martial must. There is much more to come.
the big thing is people stop moving, and during that whole mechanic, there's lots of time.
The challengers holding their own. It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this? Time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted happiness. And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide? No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior. I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed! My reign is absolute! I will not lose! The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before!
Because Rika got heated or something, and was not up when he got targeted the nearest person.
Oh, probably touched the tornado. Yeah.
What fighting spirit! Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Zoom out.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Very like the collapse right there. I don't have time to call it because by the time I call it, it's already done.
Oh, there's no time to call it, but everyone needs to know, as soon as the third one happens, you have to immediately, as soon as the animation goes off, get on the button. And there's tons of time if everyone immediately gets on the button. But you're right, there's no time to call it. People just need to know, after the third one, on the button.
Okay. So I'm not going to call it.
Yeah.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne? First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork. The champion's power is unmatched! Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more.
North back.
Whoa, the challenger's holding their own. It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this? Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
Correct. Funny because that mechanic is opposite for you guys, and the same weapons for Renegade.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior. I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those legs? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed! My reign is absolute! I will not lose! The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before!
I thought we were supposed to stand by the first one.
No, you can stand by the second one.
Folly of challenging me unenhanced!
Well, I immediately got a meteor, so...
Yeah, we didn't have to stay with you.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance! And they're down! Can they recover from this?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, one moment, actually, I need to go to
Yeah, you basically have to move it right away. I did it the first time you united, I didn't do it the second time. I was thinking. It's always the flanks that are safe, yeah?
Yeah. Mostly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When the clones are coming out from the north and south, it's the flanks that are safe.
Okay, sorry. I've forgotten to pre-turn on small child's white noise. Okay.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne? First, I shall take your measure.
Back.
Show me your footwork. Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched! Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
And then button. Okay, that was very clearly my spot.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this? Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat. No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior. I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed! My reign is absolute! I will not lose! The tyrant altered his
looking
form!
at the
He looks
wrong
even more tyrannical than before! At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
Whoever, Rika, come stand in front. You're dead.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Knocks you back.
Box.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Bait.
My reign is absolute.
Party check.
I will not lose.
Or the... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this, you know. feel like that would require me having more brain cells to work with in the first place. I know that eventually that whole section is going to be like totally second nature and we're going to whip through it, but don't start to get there. I'm sorry that eyeballs are apparently also luxury organs.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Show me your footwork.
Red.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is
Like
much
parties
more
at
to come.
4.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance?
Oh, we're dead. No, it's fine. It's too
I
great.
ran into the donut.
That's what I figured. When I saw that you were the only one dead, I was like, oh, we're going down. I'm not even that into donuts, honestly. I don't mind them now and again, but... I mean, I'm never going to turn down the free time.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Show me your footwork. Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is
Like
much
parties
more
at
to
4.
come.
Like parties at 4.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's Trinity time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Cockeyed as shit.
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looked even more tyrannical than before. And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Just a hella fast move.
We were correct though.
Know the folly
I'm
of
just
challenging me unenhanced.
Actually, I need to practice doing things that I don't actually need to do there. So the thing is, you're trying to be as close to him as possible on his side and not where he's cleaving front and back.
Honestly, like, you need to be in the, like, under him in the top, just back and forth from the one point to the other. Going across.
The closer you are to the middle, the easier it is to just go across.
Yeah.
But then, of course, the harder it is to be in the right part of the quadrant. So.
Think like the black man.
Yeah.
And his hitbox is relentless.
I mean, we know what he means.
Type
But you can't just
Yeah.
you can't just pick a number. It's not gonna work.
Where was the first set of lines?
Well, you're not looking for the first line, you're looking for the second line. That was what I screwed up.
The second set of lines is in the three corners. So you start three corner, you wait for the first cone, so you immediately go across to the other corner, then you go back to the corner you started in, like as soon as the second last cone.
Oh, I've been doing it.
Yeah, I was totally looking for the first set of lines, and it's not the first set, it's the second set.
I was like, why am I dying? That's the right one. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why I've been calling. I'm trying to call the corner. It's been hard to see these very much where they are, but.
And we don't have a lot of corners, so. Alright, let's try it again though.
So that was like 313, but it will not always be 313.
Let's be diagonal.
Yeah, it's always diagonal, yeah.
Just run through the middle.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Stack. For your main position.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much
Like
more
parties
to
at
come.
4.
And they're down! Can they recover from this? Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Yeah, I can't surprise with this so far.
Oh, it's Trinity time, folks! He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat!
Let's see if I can spread this with all my cooldowns.
Who knew they'd be felled with a vengeance?
Yes, you could.
No more holding back.
An aggro.
But I had first take.
That was a funky stack. It's not gonna be on the tank.
No, it was the tank stack. The tank stack went to Ash.
I don't know. Maybe it is on the off tank.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Right. Like party.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Yeah, definitely should have gone through the group there.
My reign is
Trust your
absolute.
healer.
I will not lose.
That before on the inside of that, the center is safe. It's dead center.
I'm not on the inside, I'm on the outside. I was supposed to move you guys.
Well, that's the inside. That's when we're going counterclockwise, center is safe.
I don't know if that's all.
It's true when it's not like it's not a from the center.
Sword to sword is pretty bad.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
And then back.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
Yes.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I'm crystal farming. What is he going to do with all those weapons?
What? We can't catch it.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
Ada lagi, be.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Very rough.
Starting. Okay.
It's pointed cop guy, this isn't gonna work. It only works if he's like looking directly north of goes.
Yep.
I know this weird, like, couple of time strategy. I'm the only melee, and,
It's it's not
better to go from 4 to 1?
No.
It's not really an uptime strategy. It's honestly just the easiest way to do the mechanic.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to do the mechanic. 4 to 1 is not going to be safe.
Gotcha, I thought 4 to 1 would be the much easier one.
No, why would it be?
I mean, it might be easier to remember, but it's not necessarily easier to do.
Here's the thing, you can't guarantee that 4 to 4 is going to start in the safe spot.
So it'd be like, you have to still figure out what the starting corner is.
I'm talking about going to the 4th spot that gets crossed, and then going to the 1st spot. That's what I think we were intended to do.
Yeah, but I think that doing that still requires running pretty fast, to be honest.
Yeah.
So regardless of how we do this, we have to do it very quickly, and only needing to move between 2 spots just is honestly a lot easier than all the other options.
And like,
And everyone trying to get to the same like outside corner would take even longer. Everyone getting to the correct inside corner, we're already close to the boss, so. Anyway, start again. And most of the issue there was the boss wasn't looking the correct direction, so.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
Light parties
There is
north at
much
the
more
end.
to come.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
Rather, if it's axe right before the stack and things, can we not call stay
the
mid?
challenger's
Can we
holding
call
their own.
like always but every single time, please? It's a really long time to be off the boss if we are axe and then just wait for the AoE.
that's fine. I thought you were
You-
calling. I thought you were calling the other one. Really far block the butt there.
But yeah, I would like to always do but out on the third one, please, regardless of what it is.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Go stand up and walk around a bit. We'll be back in a bit.
Laundry.
I'm back.
If we look at the Fire and Fury AoEs, you can see the safe spots from those relative to where the boss is facing. These will go off at the same time as the first line AoEs from the portals. And after this first set goes off, it's fast. The Fire and Fury in the first set, the second set, the third set, and the fourth set. All you have to do is dodge, but finding the safe spot can seem tricky. Here's a cheap way to make it really easy. Thank you to Violet Stardust, who is who I first saw this from. After the second portals appear with their lines out of it, the boss will cast Fire and Fury, main tank, keep the boss facing perfectly north at this time. Everyone's going to go into the same quadrant as where those two lines from the second portal appear. This will always be in melee range. Get into that quadrant, and make sure you're not getting hit by the section of the Fire and Fury going through where you are right now. If you're positioned here, you are guaranteed safe from the first hit, both the first portals and the first Fire and Fury. Diagonally from this is guaranteed safe from the second hit. And back where you started is guaranteed safe from the third hit. So simply start here, dodge diagonal for the first hit, and then straight back. This works every single time.
Technically ready, I'm just Fate.
That's fair.
And the Fate accidentally reset because this thing has a fucking huge attack that I had to back away from. Maybe I should just get hit. Let's see what happens if I just get hit.
Goodbye, Ash.
Basically nothing. Yeah, that did only 1,600 or 16,000 damage. I'm fine.
Alright, well, tell me when you're actually ready then, and you have completed the thing.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Red.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to
Spread at Delta first.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
So, hold on a second.
That's a body check?
No.
No.
Okay, so Rika, when we start on the butt and we go around, you have to keep going all the way around to his like relative back left. You can't just stay at the front. We are doing like relative the original spread. Like if it's the axe spread at the very beginning, that is your spot. So you always keep going around for that one. It is like the opposite. Yeah, well, I said that on the first night, but it is relative spreads exactly like the axe spreads. It just happens for the first one, we start at A, we naturally end up at your spot, so it is very easy for you. Yeah, because we start at his front on the first loop, but we start on his butt on the second loop. So you have to keep going around on the second loop to get back to your spot. Because we can't do it the exact same, because if he's in the corner, we can't spread the same way, because then all the range will be off the edge of the arena. So we have to do like boss relative spread. Because he's always too close to the edge.
Alright.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Red.
brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is
It's
much
stacked
more to
from Bravo first.
Right away.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks! He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted justice!
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Stacked.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Not enough bodies in the deck. Really, I just need to be trusting Mao, but Mao is also kind of short, and that was the one I can see first. I'm also kind of short, so this is not like...
Are you able to see the orientation of the blade? Well?
Am I?
Yeah.
No, not for trap. I am trying to aim for what I think is the correct spot, and then I'm basically using the rest of my light party to try to adjust. This is not ideal, but I'm having a hard, like... Anyway, I'll figure it out.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial must.
Light parties at Bravo. And button.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never
Correct.
tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
Melee middle. Everyone else won.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Healer's middle.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Yeah. He would one.
Oh.
Yeah, so the lasers are always 1-2, 1-2, and so if you're not building the pile down 4, you're always alternating, dropping your meteors 1-2, 1-2, or 2-1, 2-1.
Unfortunately, this is a mechanic that we have control over how it goes, so... It'll eventually just be the same thing every time.
Why did that make you hungry? Okay. To be fair, that's why I was very confused.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Back.
Show me your footwork.
Better? No, not second.
Right parties.
Right. Sorry about that.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of muscle must.
It is north back.
Thunder down! Can they recover from this? Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat. Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance?
No more holding back.
Wait, did you just take a gangbusters?
No. No.
Prepare yourself.
No, he got double tapped by Kato. They didn't
Warrior.
spread it out.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those around? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
We got this going.
Emma hasn't had a problem.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Only if you fell with a vengeance.
Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
West
There is much
back.
more to come.
Goodbye.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
Right first.
I beg your pardon. Oh, what is he going to do with all those weapons?
Right card. Middle. Right card. Middle.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
Gotta think like far enough ahead to anticipate where you need to go, but like not too far because then you stood out. Ash, I love you, but like this is the only one that can beat.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Right.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much
Light
more
parties
to
at
come.
Delta at the end.
Under and down! Can they recover from this? They're up! What fighting spirit! Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks! He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat!
Right.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
Light party.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looked even more tyrannical than before!
So you can't, like, as soon as that first thing happens, you have to immediately run. No
Challenging
delay.
me unenhanced.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the way.
I did not follow.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
fire has started moving, you must also move.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
It's gonna be North Light Party.
More to come.
Left Light Party's pain.
Right.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
We're gonna double tap this.
Can they turn the tide?
Yeah, straight now.
This is 2. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes. 4 was the second.
No, the folly
I can see how that was
of
confusing.
challenging me unenhanced.
I dodged him before, and I died.
This guy was indicating that where he
Oh
was
dear,
standing
the
was the
challenger's
second
moved up.
one, and just the way the words came out of his mouth were not useful to anyone except him.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's why.
You know, this is the problem is when we're trying to like think faster than the words can do the word thingy. That's just is gonna happen sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just trying to call corner. That's it.
Yeah.
Saying this is too small.
No, we'll try to focus on just
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
Delta
Much
stack.
more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons? ferocity. The champion is ruthless indeed. My reign is
More turns
absolute.
than that.
I will not lose! The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than
I think
before.
I see the issue. I think people are expecting it to go in order clockwise or counterclockwise, but for that one, I saw it skip across the middle.
No, it's definitely round. Yeah, 'cause we started at 7. Unless we've 100% lost the plot, but I feel like we're still at least learning.
I'm just asking for the copy through.
At long last, the decisive match against the grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
I think we should friend for a second.
Were you like
Show me your footwork.
I just like couldn't wait for
clock it, Bravo?
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
Light parties and alpha.
More to come.
Ash, you are moving too quickly.
Oh, the challengers holding their own!
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
I got this button and I started moving.
Yeah, I think it's because Kato's AoE was in front, you kind of cut through the boss instead of going around Kato's AoE, so you were ahead of us by an entire circle.
I was trying to go around the box like normal, and no one else did.
No, I appreciate that.
Good effort in that mechanic. What you got?
At long last, the decisive match against the grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Fred?
Show me your footwork.
with a vengeance! Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance?
Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more
Stacked
to
from 4.
Under down! Can they recover from this? Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
For Roth, Canada just had our second worst.
I just
okay.
googled it.
Okay. Anyways, it was in our province. It was fairly far from us, but still, it's in our province and. But like you have to remember, like the last time Canada had something like this was like 1978, something like that. Like this is not like it is in the States. This is like massive headline news because this is not generally happening in Canada.
Oh, that's a student. Okay.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
What?
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much
Pocket
more to
2.
come.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance? At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Friend?
Show me your footwork.
behold the essence of martial mastery. There is
Fucking
much
Delta.
more to come. They're down. Can they recover from them? Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
I think if it's spread after a spread, just need to be like spreading towards where the that makes sense. No worries.
People are tired, people are upset.
Hey, have a good one.
Alright.
I'll do an expert.
I'll go.